Last week, we spoke with a nutritionist at Leland Medical Center to discuss cost-effective healthy eating habits that parents can start with their kids. Tonight, we're diving into how harmful dyes affects kids' behavior, especially kids with ADHD. The Delta News' Ashley Renee has the story.
As another school year begins, parents are preparing to help their child succeed in school. Health experts say one way is to monitor their child's behavior and look for any changes.
Parents should be looking out for any conversation that they have with the teacher regarding difficulties that their child might be having, such as difficulty sitting still, being hyperactive, not focusing, not listening well.
Kids can be fidgety, and sometimes they choose to behave in a negative manner. But what if certain foods can also affect their behavior, especially if they already have ADHD?
Some of the foods that can actually exacerbate the symptoms of ADHD should be avoided, and these are ultra-processed foods, foods that have red dye 40, which is actually made from petroleum, which has no nutritional value, blue dye 1, which is made from oil, and these are dyes that just have no nutritional value. These are there just to make the food more attractive.
Dr. K says parents should read the food labels to see if these dyes are present. She says they can cause an increase in hyperactivity in kids without ADHD, and kids with ADHD can be very sensitive to artificial dyes.
Red dye 40 is a petroleum-based dye, and so it's linked to higher instances of aggression, defiance. We see a lot of children that when their diet is higher in that area, they become more violent with each other.
Red dye 40 is found not only in food, but also in some cosmetics, making it more challenging to not purchase any products containing the artificial dye.
One of the children that I've worked with for over a year and a half now, when she came into services, her diet consisted completely of choices from the local gas station because the family had no car and no access to healthier foods. And so that was one of the first things that we did before we started throwing a whole lot of psychotropic medication at her. We looked at what are you eating? What is she putting into her body? What's coming in and what's going out?
Check your child's daily or weekly diet. Is junk food being consumed more than healthy food?
And as we started guiding her parents on how to make reductions in red dye, blue dye, sugar, over-processed foods, we have noticed a tremendous, this child was suspended from school 3 times in the 2021 year and was not suspended at all in the 21-22 year. So we've noticed a complete decrease in those symptoms.
It won't be easy to cut out the sugary and salty junk food that makes them happy, but thinking about their behavior and health in the long run is most important.
And involve your children early in making healthy choices. Teach them that healthy food can be fun. Find fruit that's brightly colored. Let them go with you to the grocery store and learn how to pick fruits and vegetables and that type of thing, and start equipping them at an early age to make decisions that won't have severe repercussions when they're older.
This is Ashley Renee reporting for the Delta News.
Consult your doctor for more information.